I'm sorry for the rather abrupt ending to that last video. I had to stop halfway through because I was running out of time. I only had about, I don't know, six few seconds left before YouTube is going to be all, you can't post videos longer than 10 minutes. All that jazz. So I just figured, oh, okay, so, where's I at? Oh, yes. And then the roses. Okay. Halfway through chapter 12. And then also the chapter's getting longer. So, yes. All the interruptions. Yeah. Yes. And then the roses turned into a huge black flame floating in the middle of the air. And it was black. And now I knew he wasn't a prep. Okay, I believe you now. WTF is Draco. Hair grid rolled his eyes. I looked into the balls of flame, but I could see nothing. You see, Ebony? Dumbledore said, watching the two of us watching the flame. To see what is in that flames. Ha ha! You reviewers, flams, get it? You must first find yourself, Kay. I have found myself, okay, you mean old man? Hairgrid yelled. The Dumbledore looked shocked. I guess he didn't have a headache, or he would have said something back. Hairgrid stormed off back into his bed. You are a liar, Prof. Dumbledore. Anyway, when I got better, I went upstairs and put on a black leather mini dress that was all ripped around the edges, with lace on it. There was some corset stuff in the front. Then I put on black fishnets and black high-heeled boots with pictures of Billy Joe Armstrong on them. I put my hair all around me so I looked like Samara from The Ring. If you don't know who she is, you're a prep. You say, fuck off. And then I put on blood red lipstick, black eyeliner, and black lip gloss. You look kawaii, girl, Bloody Mary said sadly. Thanks. Get it? You do too, I said sadly too. But I was still upset. I slit both my wrists, feeling totally depressed, and I sucked all the blood. I cried again in my bathroom and put the shades on so Snap and Lupin couldn't spy on me this time. I went back to class. No, I went to some classes. Vampire is in the hair of magic creatures. He looked all depressed because Draco had disappeared, because he used to be in love with Draco. He was sucking some blood from a Hufflepuff. Hufflepuffs, completely useless, serve no plot points ever in any story ever. So yeah, let's just use them for food. Soylent Green has never been so fun. Hi, he said in a depressed way. Hi, back, I said in a Waquali said way. We both looked at each other for some time. Harry had beautiful gothic red eyes, so much like Draco's. Yes, they probably got the same colored contacts, I'd assume. And then, we jumped on each other and started screwing each other. Stop it now, you horny simpletons! Shouted Professor McGoggle, who was watching us, and so is everyone else. Vampire, you fucker, I said, slapping him. Stop trying to screw me, you know I loved Draco, I shouted, and then ran away angrily. Just then he started to scream, OMFG, no, my sky hands, and then his eyes rolled up, you could only see his red whites. No! I ran up closer. I thought you didn't have a scar anymore. I do, but Diabolo changed it back into a pentagram for me, and I always covered up with foundation, he said back. Anyway, my scar hurt, and then I had a vision of what was happening to Draco. Voldemort has him bondage. This sounds extremely familiar. Where have I heard this before? I don't know. special thanks to Raven, my gothic blood sister. You, WTF, you supposed to writ this. Hey Raven, do you know where my sweater? God, that was long. I'll throw in chapter 13. Chapter 12 was pretty long. Vampire and I ran up the stairs looking for a Dumbledore. We were so scared. Dumbledore! Dumbledore! We both yelled. Dumbledore came there. What is it that you want now, you despicable snobs? He asked angrily. Voldemort has Draco! We shouted at the same time. He laughed in an evil voice. No, don't! We need to save Draco! We begged. No, he said meanly. I don't give a darn what Voldemort does to Draco, no matter how much he misbehaved in school, especially with you, Ebony. He said while he frowned, looking at me. Besides, I never liked him that much anyway. And then he walked away. Vampire started crying. My Draco, he moaned. Author's note. Don't you fix gay guys or lick so hot. Oh. It's okay, I tried to tell him, but that didn't stop him. He started to cry tears of blood. But then he had a brainstorm. I have an idea, he exclaimed. What? I asked him. You'll see. He said. He took out his wand and did a spell. Then suddenly, we were in Voldemort's lair. God's immortal tongues weren't made to say that name. It's like Fatagan and shit, man. We ran in with our wands just as we heard a croon voice say, Allah Kadabra! No, sorry, it's Voldemort. Allah Kadabra! It was... Voldemort. Hey, I thought that was a chapter of Wormtail. I love focusing on English. I mean, well, I love doing it. I wish Voldemort had more lines in the story. Because I love doing Voldemort. Oh, God. I love doing Voldemort. That's a problem though, because he's not really in this very much. It's mostly Ebony and Draco. Oh my God, Draco is so hot. Oh, I never get enough of this. I've read it like 30 times, but the stupidness just gets worse and worse. This proves there's no God, because no God would allow such a thing to exist. Oh, tiptoe to the written down. I love Tiny Tim. I gotta stop for the night. Probably. Yeah, I should stop for the night.